Welcome everyone, another episode of Big Ego Media Podcast. Got a special guest coming all the way from Birmingham, goes by the name of Coolie. How was your journey today?
It was good, it was good.
You good?
Yeah.
Alright, a lot of people are kind of asking, how old is this guy? Because you look at you, the sound, the video, I couldn't tell myself. Would you let the people know?
I'm old enough, man, I'm old enough.
Okay, we'll take that. I mean, as we always do with this podcast, we like to sort of humanize the character, because sometimes people look at someone and judge them before they even know who they are or know their story. So trying to get to know your story. Like, so where you from? Where did you grow up?
From Birmingham, Winston Green, Hockley.
Winston Green. Yeah. And what's your background? Because you said Coolie, so what's your background?
Jamaican, Indian, innit?
So you got your parents are Jamaican and Indian?
Yeah.
So how was it for you kind of growing up in Winston Green? I had a friend, his name is Shocker, from when I was in prison. I was in HMP Right Hill, and he was from Winston Green. I can't remember. He said, he should be out now. He's in an IPP sentence, but he should have been out. He used to tell me it was kind of a dangerous place. Did you see it as a dangerous place growing up there?
Yeah, it was mad around there still. It's mad around there. I can't explain it, but it's just a mad place. Yeah.
Because I've been to Birmingham a couple of times, and Birmingham was much smaller than London, but you guys' areas are pretty close together.
Yeah, compacted in.
Yeah. So, I mean, growing up, did you grow up in a single parent household, both parents together?
Both my parents was there still. Yeah.
So how was you kind of in school?
I was just a bad eater, innit?
Yeah.
I was a bad eater.
Did you end up getting kicked out?
Yeah.
What age was it that you got kicked out?
In year 6, blood.
Year 6?
Yeah.
That's pretty young. And you never got back into mainstream school after that?
No, I did. Well, went into secondary school and that, and then just got kicked out bare times, man. Just got kicked out and then just stopped going to school from then it just.
And what do you think that was down to? What was it? Did you just not enjoy school? Was it the people in the school? What was kind of getting you kicked out of school?
I was just a bad eater, bro. I can't explain, fam. I don't know, bro.
Yeah.
I was just bad in it.
And what was your parents kind of saying to this behaviour?
Obviously, they didn't tolerate it, but it's just how it goes, innit?
Okay. So what was your kind of ambition? Me, for example, growing up, year 6, year 7, I wanted to be a professional footballer, as most of the kids in the UK. What was your thing? What did you want to do?
I just wanted to do music.
So always from the get-go?
Yeah.
So who was kind of your early influences? Who did you kind of listen to?
Like Tupac and the Jacker and that.
So mostly in America?
Yeah.
There's no one kind of UK based?
Nah, not really. Not until I was growing up, innit? Yeah, because more the American thing.
So when did you actually make that conscious decision? You know what? Actually, I'm gonna try singing music.
Obviously, when the drill thing started, you get it, and then obviously, Lynch made M to the N.
Is that someone from your area?
Yeah. Then ever since that, I started to jump on the drill thing, man. Okay.
Was you rapping at all before that?
I was rapping, but I don't think it was drill.
Yeah.
But not out there, not on YouTube or none of that. Just doing my own little thing.
Just with the
writing my own bars, with my bedrooms.
I mean, where did you kind of gain the confidence? When people start rapping back in the day, like, we're all trying to do it together, but sometimes you write lyrics, but you might not be confident to go and spit it around the man them. Was you kind of always confident, or was you kind of like nervous at first?
Now, sometimes you get nervous and there's new people that you're chilling with, like you know them, but you're not used to chilling around them. You get nervous when it comes to spitting the bars, but they just still got spat anyway. Yeah.
So at which moment did you think that, okay, I'm getting quite a bit of attention, getting quite a bit of buzz around here? When did that sort of come down and hit for you?
Obviously, my cousin had a music video when I was about 14, 13. He had a music video, but it was a freestyle. He told me, I can spit on it if I want. I've jumped on it. And then that got released on YouTube, obviously. Not everyone was loving it. Never get views like that, but people in my area and that, everyone noticed it and that. Everyone noticed me, and then I just thought, I'm gonna go from here. I made a couple other tunes. Never released all of them. just released like one. And after that, I just started going from there.
So, in regards to, I guess, drill in itself, it's got bad connotations with it just because of the general public thinking it's violent, it's dangerous. I've listened to some of your lyrics and that as well. Is it kind of the lifestyle you're seeing around you? Do you envisage yourself making a different sort of music, or is this the current lane that you want to pursue?
Even if it's drill or not, because it's not just drill that chat violence. Like, most of these tunes chat violence, but people must be blind to it, I don't know.
I guess for yourself then, do you feel that you have to chat violence in your lyrics?
No, you don't. It's just what we live in it.
Yeah. So it's your truth, basically.
Yeah.
So I see. What's the I guess, I mean, answer this if you want to or not. The whole red side sort of thing or movement that you got going on. What does that pertain to?
No, I don't know. You know.
It's just a name or
Just-
group.
It's just the bros, man. It's just the bros.
Okay. So, what I guess is the main outcome you're looking for in terms of the music industry? Is it like, okay, I'm in the music industry, I want to stay in this music industry, I want to go on further, or is it, you know what, it's just a stepping stone for something else?
Nah, I want to take it further. I'm taking it serious, and it's not something to play about with.
Yeah.
Obviously, if it's something I can get far off, I'ma do it, and I'ma put my mind to it. So yeah, it's one of them ones.
So in regards to the scene in Birmingham, who do you kind of look to? Like, you know what, my man's doing something over there. Like, yeah, I fuck with that. Or this guy. So who is it in Birmingham? But we like to talk about London and I guess the big. But I guess I want to hear more about what's going on in Birmingham. Who's at the people that you kind of listen to at the moment?
Just the Lynch, bro.
Yeah.
Lynch, S-Lopes, KB,
Yeah.
and yeah, that's about it.
Okay. Any have you collaborated with any of those people yet, or are you looking to collaborate with them in the future?
Nah, maybe in the future, yeah, but nah, no collaborations yet.
Yeah. What about sort of London based? Is there anyone that you kind of look, yeah, shit, I like my man's music, or I like his flow?
Yeah, like fucking D-Roll, K-Trap and that, them on
Okay.
the hard. Okay. That's about it, really.
So in regards to, I guess, projects, I know you've had a few songs come out recently. Is there anything that where you're looking to, I mean, what is the plan and strategy that you're looking to do over the next couple of years? What are we looking to see?
Straight music, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, the straight music.
Is there like an album coming out?
I don't know, it depends. Could be an album, I reckon. Most likely gonna be an album
Yeah.
with mixtapes and that. But for now, the straight videos and singles on.
So I guess, I mean, looking at London and looking at Birmingham, sort of from the streets perspective, what do you see that kind of the main differences that you see from what goes on in London compared to what's going on in Birmingham? Because Birmingham, I guess, is just as dangerous a place as London. Do you see any differences in it at all, or?
I don't know, cause I don't know what London's like. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really.
Is your first time in London?
Not first time, but yeah, basically.
So, I guess the real question I'm asking is that, in regards to yourself, obviously, lyrics you're spitting, you're gonna get attention. Is there any sort of time you kind of worry for your own safety, like, okay, I'm spitting this lyric, someone might try it and test me, because people are always trying to look for things to gain clout of, or just being from different areas and that. Is there anything that you kind of fear?
Nah.
No, not at all? Okay. So, coming up now, you've just released a track last week. It's doing okay. I think it's on 30K right now.
Yeah.
What do you kind of deem success for you then? What would be something that you say, okay, cool, this is actually a successful track? What would you sort of, numbers-wise, exposure-wise?
Probably like 1 million views on it.
Yeah.
From it gets to 1 million views, then that's just there. Obviously, sometimes you get the exposure sometimes, but
I mean, for anyone sort of watching who don't know who you are, who's trying to understand who you are, I mean, how would you best describe yourself? If you describe yourself in 3 words, what would those 3 words be?
Myself?
Yeah, if you had to describe yourself in 3 words.
I don't know, blood.
Yeah.
I don't know, fam.
Charismatic, I don't know, funny.
How would I describe myself?
Yeah.
I don't know, fam. Someone else is gonna have to describe me.
Yeah.
I don't think I can describe myself, still. I'm just a good person, innit?
So, when I kind of look at your videos, right? Obviously, it looks, on the outside looking in, it looks gang affiliated, right? Is that something that you're conscious of that might, I guess, because don't get me wrong, there's people who have cut through and bust and gone through and made it big through doing that kind of music. But do you think that might hinder your success? People are like, oh, you know what, nah, that's too dangerous, I don't want to get involved in it. Or do you see, oh, well, actually, my man was spitting that way and he cut through. Is it a balance?
I don't know. Man. Cause I don't get nothing from it, you get it, so I don't know.
Because the reason I'm saying that, for example, like when you're, I guess, talking a certain way, like I said, right, it can work in your favor in terms of the controversy it brings views, but at the same time it could scare people. So for example, like if you was becoming really successful and I guess you wanted to book a show, you then got people like the feds letting the venues know, nah, you can't have my man, he spits all these things, it'll be dangerous. Is that something that you guys are kind of looking at the moment, or you're waiting until you reach that moment, I guess?
Waiting till I reach that moment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And do you envisage yourself doing big shows and touring and wireless and things like that?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, 100.
What would be the ultimate goal? What would be the ultimate show?
Probably just a big thing, I don't know, cause wireless or something.
Yeah. So what's the next track, I guess, that's on the cards that we're looking at for now?
What do you mean?
Like, what's the next track? You got the track that came out last week. Is there anything else coming in the next couple of weeks that we should be looking out for?
Oh yeah, me and my bro D-Rose, we got a Lab Smoke coming out.
Okay.
A couple weeks.
What's a Live Smoke? Is it like
Lab Smoke setting. So basically like a Kenny All-Star, what Kenny All-Star done, but you get it, it's just starting in Bun, so get it.
Okay.
Everyone look out for that.
So that's like a freestyle thing. So you got the two of you guys in it together.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you think people underestimate or don't rate music from Birmingham as much as they should? Because there is some people who have kind of cut through. So you got someone like Miss, for example, JK, who sort of hit commercial success, and you got someone like, I guess, that Mowgli, Stardom, and other one, Mitch, who are kind of known in the underground, but they're not reached sort of the higher heights. Do you think that Birmingham don't get the credit that they should in terms of the amount of rappers and singers that are from that area?
Yeah, it don't, but I gotta just have a bare.
What do you think's missing?
Bro, that chat shit, bro.
You think 'cause a lot of people chat shit?
Yeah.
So
that these bro rappers chat shit, but it is what it is, isn't it?
So what do you think is missing then for the next, for you guys, for example, for you, what do you think will be missing for you to hit that commercial success? Or is it just a matter of being patient?
Just being patient.
Yeah.
Just gotta be patient. Not in a rush on that and anyway.
Yeah. So when it will come. So besides music, I guess, what else can we kind of look forward to from you? Or is it just completely music? Is there YouTube things we can see? Is there any other business ventures we see? Or is it just, this is my sole focus at the moment?
Yeah, self-focused, straight music right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you're not going to deviate from the drill sound? Is it just going to be completely drill? Or you might try and do, I don't know, you might do like Afro swing, you've got Jamaican background, you might jump in the bashment thing, I don't know. Is it just straight drill, or are you going to mix up a little bit?
Mix it up, still gonna mix it up.
Alright, cool, man. Well, I guess, guys, that was Coolie, a man of not too many words, but we tried to, I guess, get as much as we can from him. He's given us a little bit, and you guys look out for him. He's got a couple of tracks out there coming from Birmingham, the Winston Green area. So yeah, Big Ego Media, check it out.